Hello everyone, Devin's here with another rainy day walk talk, and today I wanted to talk about cramping. If you're a mid-distance, long-distance runner, I'm pretty sure at some point you've dealt with cramping. Me, personally, it affects me once I get to marathon training and I get to mile 15, my body normally seizes up on me. Literally seizes up, like I can't move. My first marathon, I dealt with it to the point where a guy came up beside me at mile 18 and was like, "You okay?" "No, I'm not." And he reached into his shorts, grabbed a white tablet, gave it to me, and I took it. He was just telling me it'll get rid of the pain. I didn't care what it was. It could have been drugs, and I didn't know. I just took it, no questions asked, just to get rid of the cramping pain, because I hated it. But how I've dealt with it lately, what I normally do is Goo and hydration. Those are the two ways that when I'm doing long distance running that I get rid of it, or I get rid of it completely. But it's not as bad as it used to be when I first started running. For hydration, I had to figure out what my sweat rate was, and I'm a sweater. So the way I figured that out is I weighed myself before my run. I ran 1 mile, weighed myself before my 1 mile run, weighed myself after the 1 mile run, and I figured out how much I sweated within the mile. And what I tried to do is every 3 miles, I made sure that the amount that I drank was enough to replenish how much I sweated. Now, of course, was never exact, because some days I may sweat more than others, depending on how hot it was, but it was close. And every 3 miles I also would Goo. So 3 miles was pretty much my my go-to. I can't drink every mile because the slosh in my stomach would just tear me up. But that helped. That helped the cramps. Get rid of the cramps for me. So that's how I deal with it now. I use the every 3 mile method. Try to replace my hydration, as close as possible to make sure that I'm hydrated. And I Goo. If I'm going over 10 miles, I make sure I take some Goo with me. Now, there are a lot of things that I've been told and that I tried in the past that, unfortunately for me, did not work. Pickle juice didn't work. Mustard didn't work. I think the most crazy one that I've heard was pineapple juice, Red Bull, and salt, and mix it together, and that supposedly was supposed to work. Now, I tried this during one marathon, and it was horrible. I don't think I spoke to that person again that gave me the advice to drink that, because that was just, I should have known better. That was a terrible combination. So that's my advice for today. Talking about cramping. Excuse the car in the background. I hope to do more of these videos. Hopefully you guys subscribe, and I'll talk to you next week.